Hello chess lovers, I have a very short and aggressive game for you played by Robert James Fischer against Bent Larsen. The game was played in 1966 in Santa Monica. This was a blitz game and Fischer started with e4, knight f6 by Larsen, Alekhine defense, e5, knight d5, d4, d6, knight f3. The main line starts with bishop g4, but Larsen captures on e5. Larsen variation, knight takes e5, and a very provocative move by Larsen, knight d7. This allows Bobby Fischer to go for this beautiful knight takes f7 sacrifice. King takes f7, and a queen jumps to h5 square, giving a check. King e6, protecting the knight on d5. Of course, if king g8, you can easily get checkmated after queen takes e6. Let's go back. After queen h5, we see king e6, queen g4 check, king f7, queen h5 check. Looks like Fischer is going to give a perpetual check, but probably Larsen was not satisfied with drawing against Fischer, and after king e6, queen g4 check, he played king d6. This already gives white a huge advantage. c4 and knight f6. After queen g3 check, black is losing the knight on d5. But even if you place on f6 the knight on d5, then white can play c5 check. Of course, now you can't play king c6 because you can get checkmated. A very beautiful checkmate, I think. That's why, again, after c5 check, you have to give up your knight. And again, this is going to be terrible for black. Let's go back. After c4, we see knight f6. Here comes queen g3 check, king e6, and Fischer captures on d5. Queen takes d5 and knight c3, developing the knight with a tempo. At the same time, white is also offering the pawn on d4. Queen takes d4, bishop e3, developing another piece with a tempo, queen b4 and a3. A deflective move. White is sacrificing the pawn on b2 and is opening up this c4 square for the bishop. Queen takes b2 and there it goes, bishop c4 check, king d7, rook d1 check, king e8, here comes knight b5 and Bent Larsen resigned. There are so many threats that this is a hopeless position for black. If, for example, e6, securing this f7 square for the king, then simply knight takes c7. If king f7, of course now you won't capture on a8 because of this queen c3 check, forking the king and the bishop. You can first castle king side, and then after rook b8, if black tries to save the rook, play knight b5. If rook a8 again, then queen c7 check, and then the knight can jump to d6 square, and then capture on c8. This is a total destruction and an easy win for white. That's why, as I've already mentioned, after knight b5, Bent Larsen resigned. Your comments and questions, please. I hope that you enjoyed this quick victory by Bobby Fischer. Good luck.